One of the great things about being challenged physically is it's also mental. The people that don't understand that have never really been challenged physically. People that think that physical challenges are just physical. It's just brute grunt work. It's not. It's emotional intelligence. It's understanding your desire to quit and conquering your inner bitch. All that stuff it's mental. It's playing out inside your head. And there's a mental strength that you acquire from that you can apply to intellectual pursuits. And the people that don't think that are the people that haven't attempted them.
What'd you think about the video?
So the video, right, is Joe Rogan on why you should exercise. So first off, I like Joe Rogan. He's good. He's funny, man. Like, he just says whatever, you know. So I enjoy watching him. But this one, what he's talking about, he's just saying that working out or exercise is not just physical. It is a lot of mental, and I completely agree with him. Like, I completely agree. Like, I will tell you that the most that I've ever put out in the gym or doing a certain how do you say, physical activity, it's always come to the state of mind because you want to stop, like you want to quit, right? You're like doing this and you're like, fuck, dude, like how much longer do I have to be doing this? Or like, at least for myself, like I have to start telling myself, okay, remind myself, why am I doing this? You know, why am I here? You know, what's my goal? You know, different things like that to make me keep on going. But I will tell you that once you've done this for a long time, and maybe the more experienced people with exercising, doing physical activities, they can relate to this, is that there's a state, there's an emotional state that you get to where, or at least I get to, where I'm almost like a zombie. Like, I'm just fucking doing it. Like, there's no more like, fuck, I'm tired, or like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm doing it, whatever. It's just like zombie. Like, I'm just fucking here to get it done, just do it. And then once I start feeling like, oh, the jitters, you know, getting weak, whatever, whether it's in the legs, on the arms, or whatever, then it's like, okay, fuck, well, I just keep on going till I can't no more. And then once you're done, the best way I can explain it is like when like your arms asleep or your legs asleep and you feel like that electric haze on you, like after you've gone so much and you can't no more, and then all of a sudden you start feeling that haze, like that's pretty much what I can say it is. Because when you start doing it, man, you're gonna want to quit. Like, you want to stop. You don't want to do this shit. Like, nobody wants to be fucking doing that, tearing your muscles, then repairing them or whatever. But it's not about that. It's not about what's happening at that point. What's happening, or what's about, is the end result, right? What are you getting after that? And that's where the emotional state comes into play. Making sure that you're consistent, that you stay in it. Like, that's good stuff. Yeah, I agree with him, man.
Yeah, I like this video a lot too, right? He talks about, like you said, the mentality part of it. It's not just physical. And he said conquering your inner bitch, right? Because there's days that you don't want to go. And the days that you don't want to go, you probably should really go. Those are the days you need to like go push yourself for sure, because it's just that voice in your head that's trying to tell you like, nah, today you could just rest. But being able to take over that inner bitch, quote unquote, right? He says is challenging and it's hard, but being able to do that, you could be able to accomplish all different things, right, in your life. So, right, you could translate that to your career or to whatever else you're trying to accomplish in your life. Being mentally strong, but also now you're also getting physically strong, right? And I think that's important for men and young men, right, to go out and exercise, do things. And everyone has different challenges, right? So someone's challenge is maybe getting up and going walking around the block versus someone else's challenges is lifting weights or trying to max out your bench or whatever it may be, right? I'm guilty of it, right? I have bad days too, or sometimes even bad weeks, but then you gotta like, all right, I gotta go back mentally to prepare and to go out there and do it. And I like to too also, like, there's ways to set yourself up for being able to be successful, right? Could be, I'm gonna take my gym clothes with me and go straight to the gym after work, because once I get home, sometimes when people get home, they're like, oh, now you don't want to leave home, you already got home, you're comfortable or whatever it may be, and you're just like, not today, I'll just start tomorrow or whatever. Yeah, I think it's it brings out good points. Mentally, it's a challenge as well. So I think it's good both aspects. If you go work out, right, you get that those physical attributes, and you also get that mentality, to be able to change mentally.
Yeah, no, I would completely agree with you. And actually, you said something that I want to go ahead and slip in there as well, because I do agree with you. This starts before you even get to the gym. Once you start thinking like, oh, I gotta go to the gym, it's already begun. Like, I don't want to go, fuck, why, right? And you know what? Nah, I'm gonna take today as a rest day. Nah, today's gonna be my cheat day, different things like that. And that's not what you want. That physical game is more important, because he talks about your emotional strength. It's how you control your emotions. Because if you can control your emotions, we're like, hey, I don't want to go to the gym, but I'm gonna go to the gym, then that's actually what's strengthening you. That's what's making you better. That's what's making you stronger. And as a man, that's very important, to be able to go to control your emotions and actually be rational with your judgments. If you give into your emotions so much, guess what? It just takes that little bit. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to go today. I just don't feel like it. And then the next day, you know what? I'm going to have this scoop of ice cream. You know what? I'm going to bring the cookies in the house, right? Like, no, 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 no. It's a snowball, and it keeps on going and going and going, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, fucking 50 pounds down the road, when you're hiking along and your fucking chest is juggling, then you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have had that ice cream, because that's where it all started, right?